he had to contend with bugs, snakes and his fellow campmates cooking in the I'm a Celebrity jungle. Tonight, Fred is back, Fred Siriex, in more familiar surroundings, playing Cupid in First Dates.
You've got a spring in your step.
I've always got a spring in the step.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Is that my date?
Have you been single for long?
5 years.
5 years. Oh.
But I've been married 14 years and I'm sort of...
Easing yourself back in.
Easing myself back into life.
OK. Right, I'm going to leave you here.
Oh. OK. Oh. I didn't know you. Hi, thank you so much.
Take a seat.
I was a bit confused then.
Do we do the Mediterranean?
We can do that. Why not?
Yeah. We do the 2 and the 3.
OK.
Yeah. So no, this is not my date. This is my son. I'm also here for a date.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Fred joins me now. It's such a lovely show. I can't believe it's a decade. 10 years.
I can't believe it myself.
Astonishing.
I mean, if you would have told me 10 years ago that we would be sitting here today,
talking
and it's been 10 years
yeah.
anniversary series, because, you know, this 10 years anniversary series is actually the best one we've done.
You were saying that.
I know.
Yeah, why is that, do you think?
Well, I was thinking about it and wondering why, because, you know, sometimes I was doubting myself and thinking maybe it's because it's 10 years, it's my mind playing trick. And I mean, obviously, you know, we moved. We are in Bath now.
That's right,
we are
yeah.
roaming restaurants.
Yeah.
So, you know, Bath is an historical city. It dates back from the Roman. It's full of old stones. There's a lot of pedestrian area. So when you're walking in the street, you can actually hear people talk. It's very kind of provincial.
In a lovely way, in a very lovely way.
It's beautiful, and I think it's very romantic. You know, you've got the old Roman bath, and I think that the daters were more in the mood for love. In fact, in this series, we have more yeses than in any other series.
Really? So that's all to do with Bath, then? That's interesting. That you've got more... And that must be such a joy for you, when you see people just clicking.
That's what we want. We want the yeses, you know. And I think everybody was so energized. There was so much joy, so much love for this series, you know, from us, you know, in the restaurant, you know, running the restaurant, but also from production. We had an amazing production from all the producers, the directors, an amazing exec. And I think that we did a great job. I mean, look, at the end of the day, we are judged by the yeses.
Yes.
And we had more yeses than ever.
Oh, that's really good. And it's so good to try and work out whether or not are they going to be together, are they not, which is good. Have you recovered from the crazy jungle?
Oh, yes.
It's all fine?
Yes.
No regrets?
No regrets.
No regrets at all?
I loved it from the moment I went in to the moment I left.
You relished it, and you were just you. That was the thing. You know, you were just yourself. You weren't putting on any act. You weren't playing any games. You just kind of, here I am. This is me with my top off a lot. I did say to Fruitcake, your lovely, lovely partner, I said, does he like that at home? Does he wear clothes at all? And she said, no.
Yeah, I tend to wear my shorts and my T-shirts if I'm not working, you know. That's what I do.
Just be comfy. She's a delight.
She's lovely.
Your Fruitcake,
and
as you call her.
And she said to say thank you, because when you interviewed her, she said you looked after her so well. She said, please say thank you to Lorraine.
There she is. God, she's gorgeous, Fred.
Yes,
You've done well there. You
Very
really
beautiful.
have. And the wedding plans for this year, that's all
for this year.
along?
Yesterday I was talking to the wedding planner, so it's in Jamaica. We're choosing the caterer, which is actually quite difficult because you just get a list of names.
And you like your food.
And I like my food.
And you know what you're like about cooking. Will you be in there when they're all doing it? You've not to do that on your wedding day.
No, I am not going to do that. But I know what I want. I want to create a Jamaican festival. So it's all about having the flames and the smells and just for people to have it in the background and kind of almost like a decor, but it's not a decor because it's about what you're going to eat. But it has to be authentic. It has to be delicious, beautiful food. You know, you're talking jerk chicken, you're talking curry goat, all the speciality from Jamaica. That's what we want to have.
Gorgeous. That'll be such a fantastic...
No fancy French food, no Italian crazy, you know, just Jamaican, pure, traditional food.
Well, you like things to be done in a certain way. And I know in the jungle your chips... The chips were a big thing, weren't they? Because you were not happy about the way chips were cooked. Tell me the perfect chip, because it is very important, is this, that we get this right.
Well, the chips, what's important is about the potatoes first. So Mary's Pipers, for example, it's about getting the right potatoes.
The right potatoes,
so no matter the season, you've got to get the right potatoes. Then deep fryer, you cook your chips, which you end cut, 160, and you cook them for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on how many chips you put in your basket. Then you lift it up, you turn the fryer to 190, and you finish it off for 5-10 minutes.
You've studied this. A lot.
My dad is the king of the chips.
I know.
And my mum makes the most beautiful rabbit in a mustard sauce, and my dad makes the chips. And then when we have lunch together, you know, this is what the first lunch that we have together when we have been apart for a while. This is what we have.
Rabbit and chips?
Yeah.
No, Fred, no, I can't eat a wee rabbit.
You never had rabbit?
Well, maybe I have it when I didn't know I had it, but I don't think so.
Oh, rabbit with a mustard sauce is so good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's my mum's speciality. There's
Right.
only 3 ingredients. A little bit of shallots, you just fry it. You fry your rabbit with a bit of mustard on it, you fry
Right,
it.
right, right,
Once it's fried, you add a little bit of water, just water, touch of salt and pepper, and then you add the cream at the end, the double cream. And that's it, an hour and it's done.
Can I do it with a chicken?
You could do it with chicken, but with rabbit is better.
No, I might have to fight you on that one. Fred, a joy. It's always a joy talking to you. It really is. Have the best wedding if I don't see you.
Thank
It
you very much,
sounds as
Lorraine.
if it's going to be just a festival of gorgeousness.
Thank
Just
you.
enjoy every single nanosecond of it. And of course, First Dates, the best ever, Fred says, continues tonight, 10 o'clock on Channel 4. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lauren.